Window capture. No, monitor capture.
Pro at game.
I'm pro. I'm
Everyone
pro at.
Heil the Führer's panties.
God damn it! That was
On
on to stream. You.
Well,
Oh,
enjoy being banned from Twitch, Adam.
Well, I mean, it's not like the PlayStation users who apparently have been banned for having sex on Twitch.
Nice.
You gotta have a good time. Alright.
Oh, somebody said
Can we just
Cute
start,
It
please?
lasts forever.
Okay. Where we left off, you had
Oh.
all barely ducked into the mouth of the cave.
Can somebody
You
just...
were greeted by a wheelbarrow minecart. Essentially a two-wheeled wheelbarrow with little minecart wheels that follow a rail track with handles.
It's not actually greeting us, yes?
No. In fact, one of you toppled it over.
I was really hoping one of the handles was like waving at us.
I pick up my rock. Where is it
Points
pointing?
deep into the cave. However, there is a problem which you'll need to solve. It is dark in the cave.
I light myself on fire.
Or I could roll Bend Light.
Actually, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, focus the light to a laser point and set me on fire.
Just...
Okay, 8. What's the ruling on a minor success? Oh, I was looking at the Skydancer stuff. It works, but the light is fickle and the effect will not last long. You'll need to hurry to take advantage of it. So I praise the light until it draws close, filling the area with light, but it won't last forever.
Yeah, the light is not too happy about having to exert itself in such stark darkness, and basically says, hurry up to you, and in its own little blinking way.
I'm sorry if I'm being annoying with this, but somebody make sure the stream is actually working on Twitch.
It is.
Okay, just a
working.
little paranoid. Alright.
You'll know when you get banned.
Shadow is basically going to look at everybody before we go and say, I want to apologize for outside. I was just trying to help.
What?
You know,
What are you apologizing for? Let's go.
Yeah,
wait,
you're
what?
good, Shadow.
But I
Why are you apologizing?
thought I made things worse back there. They
You
started...
didn't.
I did it?
I'll give Shadow a hug.
You now smell like dead person.
I think,
More.
I think Shadow already does.
Yeah.
Even the rain that you got could not wash the dead person off of you.
Lol.
Alright. Shadow looks a bit more upbeat and says, alright, let's go. Starts crawling
Alright,
up on
as
top
you
of the
head
wall.
into the cavern, you notice that it is a basically carved out path into the mountain with minecart tracks. Takes a little bit to figure out that you're actually heading upwards. Except that upwards is deeper into the base of the mountain.
Oh, this is so
So it's like we're heading towards the world crest, right?
Yes.
Just so I understand the upwards.
Yes.
Cool.
Even
Well,
narrow.
let's
follow-
go.
You follow the squared circle, or I guess squared, here of ramps, up and up and up for what seems like an age and a day, until you finally get to what looks to be end of the mine. Kind of a surprise because you were told it goes all the way through, but ahead in your path on the mine's trail is a blocked off passage that has a door in it.
Oh.
Can I discern some realities?
Well, I was going to describe the door first, if that's
Okay.
The door is not your average mine door. It doesn't look wooden. It doesn't look like it's been laid in to go into a miner's office or to a different part of the mine. It is a giant gold-laden door. In it, in the center top of it, and the rounded part of it, it's kind of squared at the bottom and rounded at the top, circular, you know?
Yep.
And at the top, in the middle of the split, is a split gem. Seems to have a line dividing it. That is as big as your head.
I pull out my survival knife.
Oh God.
Alright.
Brutus, is this really such a good idea?
I'm just
And,
gonna knock on the door.
One
Oh.
second, I wanted to see what Dustin wanted to do.
Oh, that's right.
I'd like to discern realities. Although I just realized that if we're not counting XP, it's probably a bad move. But here we go.
Actually, we're probably going to count XP because y'all rolled so much.
Seems legit.
For example.
Well, you
Big
get
old
one
diamond.
question, but you may not get a good answer.
Yeah. Hold on. Gotta find how the fuck I discern.
How flammable is the door?
Oh, it's gold. It's obviously the most flammable thing alive. You just have to tap on it, it goes up in
Oh, it's
flames.
gold? I heard old. Sorry.
Oh,
it
wait.
is gold.
Yeah, I heard
Okay,
it.
cool.
It is golden.
What's up with
Who's
gold?
really in control here?
What's really in control here is that door, as it is blocking your path.
Well, okay, then I'll use a movable object, or sorry, unstoppable force to smash it.
Wait, Brutus was... Okay, so 3 people are going up the door. Alright.
Unless someone else wanted to do something first, I'll glance around, see if anyone else is doing a thing.
I want to walk up and knock on it.
You want to knock on it?
Yeah.
Could Jed...
Alright. You
Knock,
knock
knock.
on the door, and you hear somebody in a almost decrepitly old voice say, "Just a minute."
I put my knife away. Damn it. One actually lives here.
A golden light splits the door in half, and it
Ah.
opens slowly to reveal a wizened old man.
Hi.
The old man of my dreams.
Is he carrying a crystal ball?
He is in fact carrying a crystal ball.
Alright. But he's not the old man from my dreams.
No, he's not glowing with golden light.
Alright.
He's in fact glowing. His orb is glowing with a purplish blue light. May I help you?
Hi. I'm looking for the Goatman.
He looks around and says, "Goatmen."
Yeah, they told me they lived here.
Supposed to be on the other end of the mine.
No goatmen I've seen through here.
Well, maybe you just haven't gone far enough.
Maybe my compatriots have seen them then. Come in, have a seat.
I'll go in.
I will walk in.
Sure,
As you
I'll follow.
walk into an opulent room. Beautifully laden with everything from fine artist work done with what seems to be rich and expensive paints, to clockwork gizmos telling the time and the alignment of the islands, and islands you've never even heard of, around what seems to be a large mock-up of Sola and the world crust, with the two halves of the world crust open so you can see inside. He has many books and scrolls laid about, and he is moving over to a large, comfortable chair, which he sags into in his old age.
Oh.
Come, have a seat in one of my many chairs.
Shadow.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say Shadow looks at, I guess, the closest person, which we'll say is Allegra, and says, "Hey, Allegra, do people usually live in mines like this, or dark
No.
places?"
Usually they don't. I narrow my eyes.
Okay, thank you. I just didn't know. And
Or just go
Shadow
sit in a chair. Calmly.
reluctantly sits down.
I'm
so
going
calm,
to sit
Brutus.
down as well.
I'm gonna stay standing and run around the room inspecting everything.
I just imagine this.
Careful with that. That's a live spider in that bottle.
Huh? Really?
Yes, and
I almost dropped it.
To stone.
Really, Dustin asks, with an open jar in his hands.
What did Peter say? I missed that.
I said,
Huge.
what? Really? Dustin asked, with an open jar in his hands.
Sorry. I saw you're echoing again. Sorry. Anyway, that horrific multiple laughter of me. Yes, the old man basically pulls out what looks to be a, but what is by all means a hookah pipe, and sets it in the middle of the table between all the chairs.
Oh my.
Hope it's
And
bad
he
for you.
takes one of the long stringy tubes and puffs on it.
You know what,
You
Shadow?
mentioned...
Is going to take it. I'm just, for comedic effect, Shadow's going to get really confused and just sort of start blowing on it. Like, blowing in one of the
You
tubes.
ruin the effect, and he distastefully puts the hose down.
Wait,
Yeah, that's
did
not
I
how
do
you
that
do it.
wrong?
Yes, you did, but it's fine. I can fix it later.
Oh, sorry.
So, what brings you to the mine?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Skyward?
Yeah.
Aye, that we be, sir. And how would you know this?
Oh, it did crash into this mountain. And we came from it as well, although we were just passing through.
Then, if I may ask, how did you come to have such a house in the middle of the place that you didn't come from like a week ago?
It's magic. Pure and simple. What we are sitting in is a collapsible room of my own design. A spell of sorts meant to change an open space into, well, my home.
Oh god, it's all Minster.
You mentioned a we?
Yes, my compatriots and I, the saviors.
Was one of them an individual with a power shield and a lot of golden light around his head?
Taps on his chin, says, "You happen to know him?"
Yeah.
He does not make many friends. Mephiles is in fact a stern one. I've yet to even graciously be accepted by him.
I see.
Well, what about your Shadow Man? Shadow here wanted to meet him.
Oh, nobody wants to meet Drill.
Why?
The nagging
Well-
sort and only here for vengeance.
Why?
He is displeased with the owner of the mountain.
What did the owner of the mountain do to him?
That's a long story for another time.
Oh.
Well, regardless, I'm pretty sure Shadow wants to meet him.
It may be pertinent. He has done many things to many shadows.
What? Wait, what? What?
Where'd your friends go?
Deeper into the mountain after our leader.
What has he done to other shadows?
Well, he's known for cutting shadows free.
Huh.
Now, why would anyone want to do that? A shadow and a person, they're one and the same. It goes against Solo's will to do something that awful.
Exactly. Drill is kind of about that. He's angry at Sola. He's angry at many gods.
I wonder if Drill was the person who cut me free. Shadow looks kind of suspiciously.
Perhaps. He has cut so many shadows loose that often many shadows that end up seeking vengeance upon him. You're not here for vengeance against Drill, are you?
No, I don't think so.
Well, then he may have no quarrel with you. Or
Aye,
he
but
may otherwise, who knows?
I might have a quarrel with him if he's got a quarrel with Sola.
Hey,
He's got quite the quarrel with Sola.
hey, don't
Shimmer's gonna flicker angrily as well.
just think because somebody doesn't adhere to your religion doesn't mean that they're not necessarily misguided.
What if the religion says they're misguided?
Aye, that's exactly what the tomes say.
See?
The heathens need to be either taught a lesson or saved themselves. And if he doesn't want to be saved, I'll have to teach him a lesson.
Hey,
I'm going to, grin menacingly.
I sigh.
A right firebrand you are.
What was your name, sir? I'm Dustin.
Ah, Dustin. The name's familiar. My name is Dante, or was. Most call me the Orb Keeper these days.
The what?
The Orb Keeper.
What's so special about your orb, Dante?
He
Ask about another
holds
man's
it in front
orbs.
of him and says, "It knows a lot."
Does it?
Mm-hmm. It has seen the beginning of this world and its end.
wait, what? We're all gonna die?
We all die someday.
Brutus
Decide
looks really
that.
sad.
Has your orb seen where the kids in went? Because I was looking for them. Have a message.
Gazes long into the orb. Mischievous ones they are. They're not like any creature of Sola's make. They're certainly not her children.
Her? Now, sir, you surely must be wrong. Everyone knows that Solo's a he.
Is that what they say these days?
Ho, 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 ho.
So if your orb sees so much, why doesn't it see the one you seek?
That is his way. Hides in the world beyond.
I raise an eyebrow. What do you mean?
Does a
We
fish
seek
have an eyebrow?
Fas, the old god. Seek to end his ways, and it's a journey we are possibly not prepared for, unfortunately.
Oh, so Foss is real?
Well, yes, Fas is a very, very old god.
Oh.
Cut off.
So,
Peter, you're cutting
Peter?
off.
oh, am I?
A
Yeah,
little
you
bit.
were.
Oh, okay. If Foss was real, and we wanted to find him, where would we go?
Deep into the world crust.
Uh-huh. Is that where your friends went?
They tried. I'm afraid something has befallen them as late. Boss's
Oh.
will is much stronger than some of theirs, and they have lost some of their way. I remained here to see what I can do to stop the aftermath.
The Kidson said that their god Fast was going to cause some disaster.
They are right at that, though I do not know why they warn anyone. Most of the Kidson are known to slaughter outsiders.
Well, these ones seem pretty polite.
Oh god, we are
Yes.
gonna have to deal with Goat Hitler.
Goat Hitler.
Sorry, that was an earlier joke.
Okay. Well, the Kidson are servants of Foss, typically. The ones you may have seen may be deserters or those who have turned ways towards Sola. though they may not know it.
That makes sense. Soul seems nice.
Mm.
Anyway, which way did your friends go?
Points behind his chair to a large black door.
Right, well... I'll be going then. Whoop.
Be careful. My allies may seek to destroy you in the name of Foss.
They can try.
I thought they can. With the mighty Sola backing us, though.
Brutus
Nobody else
sounds
who
genuinely
destroys them.
depressed when he says they can try.
And I sound generally upbeat when I declare that we will destroy them with the power of Sola.
Do we have to destroy anybody?
If Sola wills it, it must be done.
I know, but it seems so...
Called self-defense, Shadow.
You two are very quiet. What about you, young fishman?
I kind of look nervous.
Hey, Tim, read the chat box. If you're there.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I kind of look nervous as the rest of the party filters out the door. If they are indeed leaving.
I think it's just me. I don't know.
I heard, Orb Keeper, that you were asking about a fish woman back in Skyward.
I thought you looked familiar. You seek Saren of Astra.
She's my sister.
I'm helping you find your sister?
That is a tough road, young one. You may not want to go down it.
I'm committed, thanks.
He sighs. It is the will of things. He is probably furthest towards the world crust at this point. We sought to bring her back from the madness, but...
Well, good try there, buddy. But I'm on the case now, so you don't have to worry about it. And I stride out the door.
Shadow perks up at the same time and says, I am here and I'm going to help my friend Dustan get her sister back. And sort of smugly walks off.
Shadow,
mispronounced
to
the
teach
name.
you genders
It
and pronunciation.
Wait, what just happened?
You just called Dustin a her.
Oh.
And assuming you're friends, y'all just met, jeez.
No, we established that earlier that Dustin
Okay.
and Shadow were... Oh no, I said rescue his... Oh, you're right. I screwed that up. Sorry. Yeah. My character just says, I am going to help Dustan get his sister back. Walks off.
Alright. The old man gets up and walks to what looks to be an enclosed case and opens it, revealing a sword. The sword is about 5 feet long, emblazoned with a dark black edge of like teeth and gnarled, bloody remnants of teeth. And he picks it up, hefts it slowly in his hand as if holding it like a dagger, and carefully drags it, and by drags it I mean scrapes it across the marble floor towards Allegra.
Hmm?
I suppose I need to give this to you.
Like
Why?
to start an out-of-character vote. If it starts talking, we break it.
He presents the sword in front of you. I believe this was used to kill a lot of your people.
Hmm.
I
Damn.
perhaps did it myself. I no longer know. It has been many years.
Why would you give it to me?
All things should be repurposed at one point in life. The old ways become old, and the new ways need to be new.
Tell you what, you can keep that sword. I pat him on the back and start walking towards everyone else.
You could keep that weapon of mass genocide.
Yeah.
You keep that buried with all our secret stone here.
He smiles and nods. He drags it slowly back to the case, agonizingly scraping every little bit of marble on the way, and places it back in the case. Well, I do want to say one thing. Carry plenty of light with you. Peace be on your way. And he slumps back into his chair.
Snort out fire and walk out.
Peace be to you, sir. We'll be on our way now. And I walk out.
You open the black door?
Yeah, I opened that a while ago.
Okay. I wanted to do a separate narration for the black door.
Oh, okay.
As you open the black door, you don't see mine ahead of you. You instead see what seems to be a kind of chasm with a ledge. It still seems to be a spiraling. The ledge seems to spiral up around in a circle around the room you're in. And it seems to grow ever wider and wider. And as you look up, you see a glowing red pool.
Can we get some orientation based on, like, what is currently up and down?
Down is a black chasm with a pinpoint of light at the end of it. Up is a pool of red. What looks to be magma.
Huh.
I pull out my stone.
Brutus frowns.
The stone pulls upwards.
Straight into the magma?
Well, not quite. Often to looks to be an antechamber near it. That the spiraling ledge leads to.
Oh, no.
Brutus frowns harder.
This is obviously a volcano, or do we not know what a volcano is?
Who here has traveled enough to know what a volcano is?
I think I would have known what a volcano is.
I might know what a volcano is as well.
I don't know
Shadow.
if volcanoes are that common.
Sure.
Some
Not
would say
that
no.
common, but do you know what magma is? There are islands that spew it. That is definitely magma above you, or lava, or whatever you want to call it.
And when the ghost described the god,
Mm-hmm.
they basically described this, didn't they?
I described something fiery.
Well, they described, if I remember the words right, they described it as a magma.
A fiery
Creature.
magma god. And then we criticized them for saying, well, then why is it a dark god?
Hey, man.
Yeah.
My character's just going to yell out. Actually, no, it's not. He's there.
Brutus
Not.
doesn't know any better, and so he's going to start walking forward.
Oh, you might want to be careful there, Brutus. That there up there is magma. It'll burn you clean off.
Yeah.
Sure. Character follows Brutus.
Yeah, I'll go up the path. Sounds good. What could possibly go wrong?
Is there
No.
a way down the chasm at all?
Falling?
Looks like that's empty sky.
Alright then. Well, I don't suppose I got much of a choice, and I'm gonna follow them up.
Alright.
If
Does
Sora
everybody
wills it.
go up?
I'm following.
Alright. Alright. As you work your way up the path and it spirals further and further, you get closer and closer to what is essentially a giant pool of magma above your heads. As you get closer, eventually you are within having about 30 feet of ceiling between you and... Well, 30 feet of clearance between you and the magma ceiling. As you approach the antechamber. Magma bubbles above you, but as you can see, it seems rather dormant at the moment. It seems to be flowing in different channels from from little holes it's flowing into in the walls of what seems to be the mountain.
I gotta ask, how hot is it?
You feel like you're in an oven right now. In fact, you really do feel like you're in an oven.
Guys, I don't feel.
Extremely hot and almost disgustingly just dry heat.
Do we have to go this way? Maybe we could go the other way?
Yes.
It's not much further, Shadow.
Alright.
Rudis will scuttle along to the antechamber, not looking up or down,
Alright.
frowning
All
the
around.
entire way.
As you enter the antechamber,
What'd you say, Tim?
you notice what seems to be a cool breeze coming in.
Ah. See?
Oh,
It's
thanks,
fine.
Sola, for the little blessings.
God.
Or more or less, you feel the intermix of hot and cold air. But and you see ahead of you, at the end of it, a pinpoint of light.
Let's go.
What's out there?
Well, you get up there and you open up into what seems to be a huge open vista, off into the blank empty. Hold on a second.
You know, I have to say, I've never played an RPG game where I've gotten a sense of vertigo just from the sheer narration of it. Like, I can't tell which way is up in my mind.
Well, the lava, or the magma, is just molten rock, you see, so that must be magnetic rock. That's why it's staying up there.
Alright. And as you
It's
look
molten
out,
iron.
you see open, sky below you, and the world crust above you, high above you.
Yeah.
And what seems to be a little bit of a mist of what seems to be uprain. And it's essentially a kind of mountainy path up further on the mountain.
Well, let's go. Actually, taking a look around, do I see Skyfall at all?
Skyward?
Or Skyward, sorry. That was called
No.
Skyfall.
You
Okay.
don't see Skyward anywhere.
Be on the other
Do
side
we
of the mountain, then.
see any kind of islands or anything floating around?
No, you actually see bare, empty sky.
Must have gone right through the mountain then. Only
This is
possible.
where the refugee path is supposed to be somewhere up above the mountain from where we are, right? It's supposed to circle around.
As far as you know, it goes straight to the world crust.
Okay, so it's on the opposite side of the mountain where we are now, but it just
Mhm.
goes straight. Alright. Where's the rock pointed?
Well, the rocky outcropping that makes up the path up here seems to lead towards around a bend. You're not really sure what's around the bend, though.
Let's go find out.
Alright, well, basically what I want to describe here is that this is very slippery from the mist of uprain. The rocky outcropping is a lot of smooth, igneous rock. And, barely have enough room to stand on it. Kind of have to side shimmy.
Dun, 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 dun.
Wait, I can
Really
help.
wish I had Rainbow Road right now.
Wait, I can help. I can help. I can cling to the wall, and you can just take my hand, and I'll help you across.
Oh, thanks.
So we could just
That
go.
is actually true. You can cling to the wall,
It
Shadow.
actually says the way the stunt is worded. It seems like I could actually help, just sort of give them a handhold so they don't fall down.
You can actually carry one person.
Yeah. So
So
I
who are
can
you
help.
willing to take with you?
Who wants help? Actually, Allegra, do you want help?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
We just do like one by one.
Yeah. Can we do one by one?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, I can help
But
all
who
of
do you
you.
want to take first?
I'll take Dustin. Sure, because Dustin's my friend. He gets to go first.
Yeah, who are we then?
You're my friends too, but Dustin is
I'm
my first
preachy.
friend. So, he gets to go first. That was the most
You
innate
wanna
logic
go
I...
with Shadow first.
Yeah, why not?
All right. Get a hold, and you go around, and you see something you may not have expected. You
Little girl
see
anime Hitler.
a shanty house.
So, alright.
In fact, as you round the bend, you see a lot of shanty houses. A whole lot of them. Going all the way up the mountain.
Then they're all full of going.
Alright, I hope it...
You
I called
actually
it.
hear...
Yep.
Oh, do I want to try and preach to possibly crazy Goatman?
Oh, you crazy man
Anime
preaching
girl,
the
goat
crazy...
Hitler.
No,
I'll go
no.
next.
Can we stop, Peter?
I'll go next.
Alright, Shadow's gonna help Brutus. And then Shadow's gonna look at Jacob and kind of eye him suspiciously because Shadow does not like the light bulb man, and she's gonna offer to help Allegra first.
Okay, fine.
Alright, and then Jacob. But all the
Alright.
while, Shadow is just sort of eyeing the little pixie light bulb very suspiciously.
Alright, you are all now standing on the bottom floor of a shanty, like bottom floor of a shanty building. The little path around it. And you hear inside...
Is there a door?
There is a door, and there's actually a window, too. An open window in the thatch of the shanty house.
Well, it's rude to peek into a window, so I'm just gonna walk up to the door and knock.
Brutus doesn't know manners, so he's gonna look through the window.
I'm coming. And the Goatman opens the door and goes, "Huh?"
I hold up the rock. Hello?
Who gave you that?
What was their names? I forgot. Their names.
I don't think they actually had names that we've
It's
learned.
way up
You
there
had learned
somewhere.
that the shaman was named Baramus.
Ramus handed me this thing.
The traitor? Traitor?
He's a good guy though. You should get to know him.
That's the greatest...
Excuse me, sir. If you just called him a traitor, does that mean you don't know the Gloria Sola?
Sola? Sola's just
Sorry, you cut out.
burns at the center of the... he says Sola's just
He's
a
a
he-demon
heathen.
burning at the center of the world.
How dare you, sir? I demand that you apologize immediately.
Why would I apologize?
Well, anyway, Mr. Ramus asked me to deliver a message to... who did he ask me to deliver the message to again?
To the rest of his people.
To all of you people here who live here in this wonderful village.
The blasphemous village is what it is.
And
Hey,
what
shut up.
was the message?
As we done, welcome all the refugees into our lands, so says he.
Welcome the refugee. No. And you're not welcome either. And he slams the door.
Damn.
Damn.
Rude.
Get back out here, Squidward.
Actually, you know what? Oh man, my character Shadow is going to take one look and try and sneak underneath the door to try and reason with him a bit.
Ah!
He's like, "Hey,
What are you doing?
that's not very nice to slam the door and guess like that."
Not very nice to enter someone's home forcefully. Get out! And he tries to stomp you. He's gonna try to stomp you in the face. So
I'm going to
you have
open
a
the
hoof
door.
coming at you. Oh, Adam needs to do something with a hoof coming to his face first.
My character is going to do the classic. I would say this is not being very graceful or calm or collected. It's going to duck the head into the rest of the body. Or,
Like a turtle.
there. Yeah, like a turtle. Oh, no!
That's still.
Okay. Get out! And he kind
Hey.
of pushes the rest of you through the rest of the door.
Hey, wait! Listen. I'm not here to cause any harm, and I'm unarmed, and let's talk about this.
There's nothing to talk about. Get out of my home!
But how can I see you that we're actually pretty good people and we don't mean
He
you any
begins
harm?
ringing a bell and screams, "Guards! Guards!
Guards!
And my
Yeah,
character
guards!"
slowly starts
Uh-oh.
slinking away.
Allegra, it's the cops. Run.
I'm running.
I will also run.
Goat cops. Like
Uh,
goal.
I guess we'll start running too. Damn this blasphemous village!
My
May the
character.
glorious fires of Sola consume them all.
Is there a trash can nearby?
I'll let them run away and just stand in the middle of the road, waiting for the
Oh,
guards.
Is
damn
there
it.
a trash can in the way?
No,
There's a trash can outside the front of his door.
My character hides in the trash can and pokes his eyes out. Pokes their eyes out.
If I see a different trash can, I will tip it over behind me so as to create another obstacle for the guards.
As y'all scramble around, Dustin, you notice a guard come casually strolling down the stairway opposite of where everybody else just ran.
I give them a wave.
Ah,
I wave them over.
We belong here, nothing to see.
I think,
Yeah.
I think
what
Shadow.
is going on here? We don't let outsiders here.
We don't have
Uh,
your type around here.
yes, well, I have an important message that I need to deliver to everyone who lives here.
From who?
From a very important shaman that I met, outside the village.
One of our shaman has a message? Hurry this way, I'll help you pass it forward.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Alright. As you follow him, Brutus, Jacob, and Allegra.
Yes.
As you run into the village, you notice that most of the goat people are sleeping right now. Most are in their homes sleeping, and that nobody really noticed the bell too much.
Oh,
We burn down
that's
the
good.
village, it'd be a perfect crime.
Damn them all! What the hell do they think they're doing? Look at that glorious daylight out. They should be enjoying the light of Sola.
Hey,
Damn them all!
talk?
You think goats are just lazy?
Yeah, Adam?
I just want to say, probably Shadow is going to follow Dustin by basically shadowing him imitating his shadow.
Blinking after him,
Alright.
garbage can to garbage can.
Either that, I actually
Solid snake, except a garbage can.
Well, Snake used a garbage can once.
Oh, well.
Told Otacon it was stinky in there. Anyways.
Yeah, do we
Uh,
want to keep running, you guys? Or do we want to stop? Village seems kind of weird.
I'm gonna stop running because we're not being chased, and it seems they've gone and captured Dustin. I suppose we'll have to save the lad.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I've barely even had a chance to explain to him the glories of Sola.
Sorry, I'm really tired now. So I'm quiet.
I'm actually
Alright.
drinking caffeine.
I would just say, actually, we could wrap it up here if y'all would like.
Sure.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, that's actually a good wrapping up point.
Because we've hit about the 3-hour mark, even though we took a big break, and
Yeah.
Jacob,
Yes.
Brutus, and Allegra are all
Alright,
like
guys.
pulling out weapons. We gotta save Dustin.
Alright, so here's the wrap up. As Dustin goes off to meet the tribal leader, Shadow Snake trails behind in his trademark trash can. And here's a boing noise as he's spotted. Brutus, Allegra, and Jacob armed themselves, ready to save their friend from the menacing goat people.
Menacing here being used very liberally.
Uh-huh. And we will find out what waits at the base of the mountain next episode. So, that is it.
I don't
No.
think you
Cool.
understand. These
Now we
people
need
have-
to do after game stuff, which means
Hey.
we can count y'all's failed rolls for XP.
I only got 3 failed rolls.
I only got one.
I only
Because it
got.
wasn't actually, like, it looked like a lot, but I don't think we actually got that many.
Yeah,
You know what
we
it
did
is?
a lot of rolls.
We did a lot of rolls. I think I only failed one of them.
Oh, I didn't do many rolls. Sorry.
Yeah.
What
Well, that's
am I
not a
saying?
bad thing.
Anyway, my question talk was, are we actually going to do XP?
Y'all want to do XP or do y'all want to level up?
Just leveling up would be more.
Yeah.
I think leveling up is fine, because especially if we're going for a more role-playing route, it's going to make it harder to get.
Yeah.
I think what's going to happen is one of us is going to end up with a lopsided amount of XP just because they took actions at the time.
Yeah.
Just add.
Kind of
I
agree.
wanted to get a lot of the expositionary stuff out there this session instead of.
Also, the other thing too, which I'm not going to complain about because I actually like the way these classes are designed, is that a lot of like the Shadow class in particular, not the Shadow, the Rain Dancer class that I'm playing can short circuit a lot of like help person get across, like defying danger in certain ways, like that cliff face thing, and so
Yeah.
it's like. Yeah, so it's like you would normally probably have to roll for that, but I was like, I can help. My character is helpful. So,
Yeah. Okay, I gotta figure out which one I want.
should I stop the stream now or no?
Yeah, we'll wrap up the stream here.
It is over. Ba-da-ba-ba.
But yeah, we are now in